Hey, Widow Besties. So, I'm going to talk about a topic that I think a lot of widows are afraid to talk about outside of the widowhood, out of fear of judgment. And this specifically pertains to people that had a partner that had a chronic illness. When my late husband passed away and his body was freed, mine was freed as well. It is a very uncomfortable, harsh truth, but it is my truth. And by no means am I saying it in a way to say that I'm happy about it, because I didn't ask for this, but this is where I'm at now, and we are both free. But make no mistake that if I had a chance to have him back tomorrow, I would do it again. I would take care of him all over again, because those were the vows that I committed to. That's what you do when you love someone, when you become a caregiver to the person that you love, and when you've been doing it for so long, you don't realize the wear and tear that it had on your body and on your mind until after the person passed away. My late husband was prone to having seizures. So there were many times where I had to call off of work to make sure that he was safe and that he got the help that he received while he was recovering. There was a long period when I was the only one that can drive both of us to where we needed to go. And because the doctor could not tell us why he had the seizures, I knew why, but I'm not sharing that story. I had to take it upon myself to put all of the precursors and the patterns together to know what to look for and what to warn others that are close to him, what to look for in case I was not with him. So I realized that if he drank too much alcohol, if he was overly stressed or a lack of sleep, that he would have a seizure more than likely. There was this thing he started to do where he was making loud random noises before a seizure came on, or there were even a lot of moments where he would cuss out of nowhere, or he would have a headache and then a seizure came on. These are all of the little pieces of the puzzle that I put together and all the things that I had to look out for and be on alert 24/7 about. There's so many nights that I could not sleep because I could feel him when he wasn't breathing while he was sleeping, or if he jolted in his sleep, I was there and ready whenever he needed me. And whenever he was just goofing off and making loud noises, I got so serious and I would tell him to please stop, because that was just something that I was used to hearing before he had a seizure, that he really couldn't play anymore. Then there were times where he was doing so great at not having seizures that he was cleared to drive again. But then that caused me worry, because every time he went to work, every time he went out of town to visit his friends and his family, I was so concerned about him driving. I was so concerned about him either potentially hurting someone else or him not coming home to me. But now I could sleep peacefully. Now I don't have to wake up abruptly out of my sleep to make sure he's okay. Now I know he's in a safe place and he's not at risk of hurting someone while driving or hurting himself. My mind is a lot more quieter. But I do miss taking care of him, because that's how I show love. And I loved that I was able to be there for him every time, up to the end. I'm so glad with that last seizure, he was home with me, safe and in my arms. And the hard part is that I never asked to be free. But I know he loves this for me. He loves seeing me sleep. He loves seeing me calm now. And for the longest time, I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to have restful sleep because I wasn't used to it. And I didn't want it, but I've accepted it now. And it's okay. It's okay to feel free. It's okay to sleep. You kept your vows. You did everything that you said that you would in front of God on that altar. And now guess what? Because you did so good of a job loving them and taking care of them on earth, they are now returning the favor by watching over you and taking care of you above the clouds.